Next, one of the stars of The Secret steps up to the bully pulpit to help you take control of your destiny.
Now, this is powerful because most people don't know they have counter beliefs within themselves.
We've been talking about chaos and control all night. Okay, now I'm going to light a fire under you to take control and make those millions. I got the high-octane jet fuel motivation for you right now. Joe Vitale is a guy who gets paid thousands of dollars to inspire people to go for their dreams. He's one of the stars of the wildly successful inspirational DVD, The Secret. He's written more than 30 motivational books, and his newest book, The Key, sold more than 500,000 copies in 3 months. Joe Vitale, welcome to Big Idea, man.
Hey, thank you for having me.
You're a guy who's gone from being homeless, sleeping in doorways, to a guy who's making millions, so nobody knows more about taking control than you. Let's give the secrets for those folks at home about taking control. Number one.
Number one is watch your show. I got to tell you, I opened for Donald Trump in Chicago just a couple weeks ago. I have 30 minutes to talk. I could be promoting my own books, my Miracles coaching program. What do? I say everybody here should be watching Donnie Deutsch.
We like that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 5 steps that I tell people. Okay, the very first step is know what you don't want. Now, that may sound obvious. You may be sitting there complaining about everything, but you got to know that as your benchmark. You use that as your spring to go to number 2. Number 2 is set your intention. Intentions are powerful, Donnie. Intentions rule the earth. When you state an intention, you realign your body and mind to go in the direction of a new target.
So I want to stop you for a second. Start with, when you give me an example of what, okay, I don't want this, so now I've got to refocus to my intention.
Well, a lot of people are complaining about they don't want their bills, they don't want to be unemployed, they want more money coming in, they want more clients, they want to feel better. There's all kind of complaints. Most people leave it on the level of a complaint. Stop complaining. In fact, take the 21-day challenge that's in the book, A Complaint-Free World, and stop complaining. Instead, turn it around into what you do want. So if you don't want all the bills, what do you want instead? You want enough cash to pay for those bills. State a new intention for what you want. Then you start going in the direction of that new intention. The third step is to get clear. Now, this is powerful because most people don't know they have counter beliefs within themselves, counter intentions, Donnie. They may say, I want success, but inside themselves, they may say, I don't deserve success. They may say they want money, but you may be telling yourself money is bad, rich people are evil, corporations are out to get everybody. You got to clean that up. When you clean that up, you go in the direction of what you want. Now you're clear. So the third step, Donnie, is to get clear. The fourth step is to what I call nevelize your goal. Nevelize your goal means to feel what it would be like to already attain the thing you want. So if you have the more money coming in, you got more sales coming in, you got a big deal, you end up on Donnie Deutsch's show, you got some kind of great success. At that point, what does that feel like? When you anchor the feeling within yourself, you are accelerating the process of going to it. You kick in your passion. Passion rules. Passion is your ticket to success. You know that. I know that. You out there probably already know that. The fifth thing that you want to do is you let go while taking inspired action. Now, this is important to understand. Letting go means you let go of your desperation, your addiction, your attachment to the end result. All you want to do is focus on your passion. When you focus on your passion, you naturally take the actions. You must take action. Too many people, maybe some of the people watching right now, are just sitting there. They're not taking action, going for what they want. Those are the 5 steps.
It's easy to say take action. I'm listening to Joe at home and I go, hey, you know, I'd love to visualize that new car or that new company I'm going to start. I'd love to get rid of my bills and turn that into cash. But how do you then, I go, okay, I'm in, I'm with you. Let's go, boy. Well, let's do it. How do I get it going? What does that all mean? Translate that for me.
Okay, well, the first thing, we got to go back to step 3. So we've already gone through the first couple steps. I know what I don't want. You know what you do want. The third step is getting clear. So there's a lot of garbage that you just put up there. You were just saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what the next steps are. I don't know what to do, what action to take. When you get clear of the beliefs within yourself that are questioning your own deservingness and your own attitudes towards money, your attitudes towards success, your attitudes towards wealthy people and wealth in itself, then you get cleared up so that you know what the actions are. And I say the actions you take, Donnie, are inspired action, not just any old action. Inspired action means it comes from in here. It comes from inside your heart. It comes inside your passion, your soul. The very soul of your being will tell you what to do next. And it's unique to you. And it may be something like you had a woman on your show one time who invented this purse. And she got this wild idea. I don't know that I would have done it, but it was for her. She got on a plane and went to China with no appointments. She didn't know anybody over there. She went by herself. She got off the plane, and she made cold calls in China to find somebody to make her product. That was inspired action unique to her. Your inspired action will be unique to you. You pay attention to what your intuition is saying, what your gut is saying, and that's what you act on.
Joe Vitale, best-selling author, a guy was down on his butt, back up, making millions. You could do it too. More Big Ideas. Straight ahead.